Live interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly. Your live Weather Authority coverage starts right now.
Well, good morning, everybody. We are tracking some snow that is headed our way for this weekend, and we're tracking plenty of rain out there today, also with very mild temperatures out there. So thanks for joining. And of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. So let's take a look at our current radar this morning. There's plenty of rain on the way, just now moving from the New Hampshire state line into Maine, and it's going to be quite wet out there as we head into this afternoon. So while we're fairly dry right now, will not remain the case later on today. So if you do want to get outside, now is the time to do it before we see much wetter weather for the rest of our Thursday. So let's take a look at our planners. We head through the rest of the day today. We'll be mainly cloudy out there for the next hour or so, and then we'll see the rain developing by late this morning, continuing all the way through the afternoon. So just expect a wet rest of our day today, and a wet evening commute as well as you're heading home from work this Thursday. So overall, a quiet, a fairly mild day, at least I should say, as we head into this afternoon. Here we go, looking at our storm tracker. You can see that rain moving in as we head towards the early afternoon hours, and it will continue to move through as we head through the afternoon and into the evening. Here we are, middle of the afternoon or really late afternoon. You can see the steady rain that we have out there across the state. Now, there may be some breaks or lulls at times, but overall, it does look like we will see plenty of rain out there for the afternoon hours today. That rain will clear out as we head into tonight. We'll see our skies clearing out as well. Mainly sunny skies expected on Friday morning, and will be mainly sunny heading into Friday afternoon. Also, overall, looking like a really nice day tomorrow. Upper 40s for many of us. A bit breezy out there, but it should be mainly sunny out there on our Friday. Now, the nice weather does not continue into the weekend. Wintry weather looks to make a return as we head into Saturday. Here comes the snow heading into Saturday evening. We'll likely see that beginning 5 to 7 p.m. for most of us. And hey, Klein, thanks for joining in. Checking in from Carabassa, any changes on Saturday's storm? If anything, in the last 24 hours, Klein, it has trended towards a slightly warmer storm. I don't think it'll really have any major impact on your accumulations there in Carabassa Valley, but for coastal areas, even for inland parts of Maine, likely a reduction in totals somewhat here. And Travis, I will get to our snow totals coming up here in just a moment. And hey, Travis, hope you're doing well over in Leamington this morning. All right, so we've got that snow, of course, on the way for Saturday night. I put light snow in our banner because I just don't think it's really going to amount to a whole lot or be all that significant of a snowfall. So we'll see that snow beginning on Saturday evening. It will continue into Saturday night. It will be all snow for most of us who start out especially. So we're all going to see at least a little bit of snow with this. It's just how much are we really going to add up? I don't think it'll be all that much. After midnight on Saturday night, we'll likely switch over to rain in far southern Maine. Notice how mild our temperatures will be by this point, mid to even upper 30s after midnight tomorrow night. So we're likely to see a switch over to rain at some point during the nighttime hours. So let's talk about what we're expecting, the progression of this, the timing. Snow will begin tomorrow afternoon or Saturday afternoon and evening. I do not know why I keep saying it's tomorrow. I guess I just really want it to be Friday. Snow will begin on Saturday afternoon and evening. It will change to mix and then rain overnight Saturday night, and then it comes to an end on Sunday morning. The highest totals look like they will be in the mountains for the most part. So if you're in the foothills in the mountains, this storm looks like it'll bring you guys a good dose of snow. The ski resorts should get a really nice extension to ski season all through next week and maybe through the end of the month and into April as well. So yeah, definitely some April skiing. I see it in the cards for many of us. All right, if you got any questions about totals, now is the time to ask. We've got our snow map here. This is just our preliminary one. Charlie will likely have an updated one later on today with some more exact totals, but I wanted to give a good ballpark range because the confidence with this snow event this weekend has been pretty high all week. We've been knowing that we were going to get this storm for several days now, and it hasn't changed too much. If anything, it's just gotten a little milder over the past 24 hours. So for our accumulations, an inch or two expected in the Sanford area over towards Kennebunk, over towards Saco, Biddeford, Portland, South Portland, over towards Cape Elizabeth as well, through all of Cumberland County, so Freeport up towards Brunswick, Bath, the Midcoast, Wiscasset towards Rockland, getting an inch or two of snow. Yeah, this is nothing major by any means. And of course, the end of the season now, this is nothing that we can't handle. It's also going to melt almost instantly on Sunday. So we're really not going to be dealing with this for very long. A few inches of snow expected Freiburg through the Lakes region, Lewiston over towards Augusta, with the best chance of the bigger totals, 6 to 8 inches, I would say, in the mountains. Bethel up towards Rangeley, Carabasset Valley. That also does include you. So climb. If you're looking at this snow map, you'll get at least a half foot, I would say. Pretty good chance of a half foot, I would say, in the Carabasset Valley area. So now that's a snow map ICE can support. You just never know what's going to happen. That is very true. But I would say your odds are pretty good of a half foot or so up in Carabasset. Travis, that doesn't tell me anything. I'd say 3 to 5 inches would be my best bet. It's just a little early to be putting exact numbers on this, but 3 to 5 inches, definitely doable, Travis. You won't need to plow or really even shovel. It should all be melted by Sunday afternoon. All right, so let's take a look at our forecast as we head into this weekend. We're going to be seeing a beautiful day tomorrow. It's going to be hard to believe we've got snow on the way, with upper 40s or even low 50s on Friday. Mostly sunny skies and breezy winds out there, looking like a really nice day to get outdoors. Saturday won't be as nice, though. We'll see mainly cloudy skies through the morning hours, and then we'll see snow or mix developing late in the day. It's likely to start as all snow for most of us and then gradually change over to a mix of rain or maybe some snow as we head later on into Saturday night. So that will continue into early Sunday. It wraps up, though, very quickly, and by Sunday afternoon, upper 40s make a return. So we are going to melt this snow very quickly for the second half of the weekend. So if you're not a fan of late March snow, you can just sleep in really late on Sunday, and looks like you'll miss most of it. It should melt pretty quickly out there, unless you're in the mountains where we could see up to a half foot or possibly slightly more of snow. So let's take a look at our 7-day forecast here along the coastline. Nothing crazy with our temperatures expected overall. Fairly seasonable over the next week or so. Fairly mild ending out this week. Upper 40s on Friday. We see that snow chance Saturday night and into Sunday, and then we're melting it quickly. Upper 40s by Sunday afternoon, and on Monday as well, with sunshine returning Monday. Monday looking like a really good day to get outdoors and enjoy. Now, by the middle of next week, we may be talking about another storm, although there are still a lot of uncertainties with that we could end up with absolutely nothing next week, or we could end up with a major snowstorm. So we'll have to be closely watching that. But for now, just know towards the middle of next week, there's the chance of some more wintry weather. So here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast. Much better chance of staying all snow this weekend, Saturday night into Sunday, and then we're returning to sunny skies on Monday, with potentially some more snow towards the middle of next week. And Deb, great point here. We don't want to be in drought conditions going into the growing season. We always could use the water. You're absolutely right. That Wednesday storm looks bigger. Some models do show a much bigger storm next Wednesday. Some models show nothing at all. And I've noticed the trend has been towards maybe not a storm next week, Travis. So we'll have to be keeping a close eye on it. Of course, it could totally come back and be something significant. But as of right now, it does not look like anything major is on the horizon for next week. What is the longer term forecast looking like? Will we ever warm up? Dana, great question. I think our odds are really good for a fairly mild April. I think we'll end up with some really nice mild weather. The pattern does look like we will be returning to more milder weather by the time we get to the month of April. I wouldn't hold out any hope for anything in March, Dana, but in April, I'd say our odds are pretty good. I think we're going to get some nice weather at times through the month of April. It definitely could be worse if we were looking ahead to a colder than average month. I think it would be pretty unhappy in April. And this time it looks like we're looking ahead to an above average temperature month for April this year. So not too bad at all for the April outlook. All right, let's bring it back to our Saturday snowfall. I'm going to bring up our preliminary snow map for that one last time here so we can take a look at that. If you've got any questions about what we're expecting in your town, I'm happy to answer them. I'll even give you what I would think your range would be for snow totals, but of course that could change over the next couple of days. So an inch or two of snow expected along the coastal plain, Sanford through Kennebunk, Saco, Portland, maybe up towards 3 inches, not out of the question, through Brunswick, Bath, over towards the mid-coast and down East Maine. If you're further inland towards the Lakes region, inland York County, Lewiston towards Augusta, a few inches of snow expected. I'd say 3 to 5 inches would probably be my best bet there. And if you're in the mountains, Rangeley, Carabasset Valley, Bethel, up towards Skowhegan, Jackman, a half foot or more of snow is expected there, as well as into northern Maine. So a good dose of snow for the ski resort as well. So for all the ski resorts, they'll definitely appreciate getting a little bit of an extension of the skiing season. So up in Pittston, yeah, it's definitely looking like just a few inches, Carla. I would say 3, maybe 4 inches or so in the Pittston area. Definitely not looking like anything too major. I would say the worst travel impacts would probably be Saturday evening before midnight, but by Sunday morning, we'll be above freezing. We're going to melt the snow really, really quickly. So I think travel impacts going to be minimal. And besides, it's a weekend storm anyway, so no school or work issues, at least for the most part. So hope everyone has a great rest of your Thursday. Stay dry out there today. Great day to just cuddle up indoors, maybe read a book or watch some TV. Great day for that. And as we head into tomorrow, will be really nice. So we'll get a really nice day tomorrow ahead of the snow, which is going to arrive on Saturday evening. So have a great rest of your day, everybody. We'll keep you updated on this snow, this slushy mess. Great comment, Deb. That's exactly what this will be, on this slushy mess that is headed our way for this weekend. So have a great rest of your day, everybody.
This has been live interactive Weather Authority coverage from CBS 13 and Fox 23.